Naja to Sierra Leone. Forgive me, God, can't leave me alone.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kibo. Today I just want to show you guys how you can have a seamless transition between your hair, your scalp, and your wig, so that nobody knows. I mean, people still know it's not your hair, but you know. I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. All right, so first off, I'm gonna start off with my cornrows. And this is foundation, by the way. I don't want y'all to think I'm like bald or anything, but this is previous foundation. So I'm gonna take my edge control. I'm gonna raise beeswax, edge wax, sorry. And I'm just gonna put some on my edges. This foundation has me really looking like I'm bald. I really do have hair here, guys, I promise. I'm gonna brush it in with my toothbrush. And for me, because I have 4C hair and because of this wig that I'm wearing, it doesn't make any sense at all to be brushing them forward so they can show, because it is not gonna stay like that, especially since it's still kind of summer. That's a wrap. So use that at your own discretion about leaving your baby hair. So I push mine back so that they're not in the way and they're not trying to like show underneath. Secondly, you're going to need a cap, nude cap. This is the brown one. I did throw the packaging away, but I'm gonna try to insert it in here for you guys, or at least insert it in the description box. But you're gonna need a nude cap or a brown cap. I was lucky to get the brown one. Either way, you're still gonna have to put foundation on it. So I have my foundation right here, but I'll put it on a new side so that you guys can see what it looks like, how I put my foundation on it. So I put it on top of here first so that I can like slightly push it back, and my hair, like my baby hairs, will be intact underneath, just by a little bit. And then I pull it up a little bit so that it's not so tight on my head. So yeah, that's about enough. Now I'm going to use my foundation. This is LA Girl Pro. It can even be a concealer, to be honest. And I'm gonna put it on my beauty blender. And I wear my part either here in the middle, or I wear it slightly off to the side. So I'm just gonna put the foundation in that area. And you wanna take it as far back as your closure goes. And also you could, if you had a frontal, I guess you would put it all around, or depending on where you would predominantly wear your part. So I'll take it about halfway through my head. So this is my wig. It has no, what do you call this thing? It does not have any foundation on it. I did, when I first got it, I used to put foundation on it, but this is freshly washed and it has no foundation on it. Only thing I did was bleach the knots, which you may have to do to get yours to look natural, to be honest, depending on what closure you have. So I'm gonna put it on. And now I'm going to pull up the lace right here, slightly where it meets my forehead. And you can pull it, you know, further back or whatever. I do have a widow's peak. So like when I wear it to the middle, I have to wear it further up. But when I wear it to the side, it can be further back because I don't have my actual hairs showing underneath. And you want to make sure that the lace is not creasing at all, because if it starts to fold, then people will see those folds. And I'm gonna say this, my boyfriend can tell when women have closures and stuff, because he'll be like, oh, I see all these dots. So men should not be able to tell if you have on a wig or a closure, whatever. Yes, we all know it's not our hair, but yeah, we need to do a little better with this blending game. So yeah, so that's pretty much how, I mean, I don't know, to me it looks pretty flawless. I mean, of course, if you go up further, you can see the lace, but it's very, like, I always get, people always come up to me and say like, oh my gosh, like, is that, like, they'll be looking to see if it's my hair, and I'm like, now you know this is not my hair. So yeah, and I'm gonna just move it to the middle for you guys so you can see how I wear it in the middle. And honestly, depending on the type of closure that you have or your frontal that you have and the color, whether it's bleached or not, you may or may not have to put foundation or concealer on the part to blend in with your skin. So that's definitely optional, but this is how I get my lace to blend in seamlessly. I hope that you all were able to learn something from this video, and share with me how you blend in your closure or your frontal with the rest of your hair. If you have any other methods that people could use, or any other suggestions or things that you may do differently. And also try this and let me know if it works for you. See you guys in my next video.